This is Sexy Funny Raw, where we talk all about the world of sex, from dating and relationships to the adult industry itself, answering all the questions you weren't even brave enough to ask Google.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sexy Funny Raw. I am your host, Silvia Saige, and joined in studio with me today is my good friend and fellow comedian, Vinny Fastline. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. No, please sit down. Please hold the applause. Nobody's here. Nobody cares. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
What's up, girl?
This is gonna be fun. We were talking the other day about we were gonna do some cross promotion at a shoot house or something with some other social media people.
I'm talking to those guys this week.
Okay, good. Let
We're
me know.
We're gonna shoot some sketches. We're gonna a whole new brand company they're trying to do,
I love it.
OnlyFans Instagram kind of thing.
And I'm down for that cause.
Yeah, me too. We should.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? We both have podcasts. I've done yours once before, but we got to redo our episode.
We do.
And then I was like, why haven't you come to my show?
Well, thanks for having. I've been waiting.
You are.
I was gonna write you off. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. You're starting to feel like I didn't love you.
I was feeling bummed. Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Now I feel great.
Great.
I'm never feeling sexy, funny, or raw, but I'm happy
You're
to
gonna
be
today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know which one you're gonna feel, but you're gonna feel one of them.
Okay, let's do it.
Today we're gonna talk sex fails.
Okay, so my entire life, all my sex,
all of my sex. Sex can be very interesting because a lot of times things do go wrong. It's just any part of life. Things go wrong in any part of life, and it can be hilarious or embarrassing.
Oh man,
and a little bit of both. Can you think of a time where you and your partner, doesn't have to be your current partner, it could be any of your partners, have had a sex fail?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
One of your hundreds?
Okay. Is it my fail or hers?
It can be either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had this situation. All right. I mean, how long is this podcast? We got a whole bunch of them. All right. I do remember I hooked up with this girl in New York. I was doing shows out there, and then I randomly met a girl through, I think I met her on a dating app originally.
Okay.
And then
you're swiping in whatever city you're in.
Yeah, whatever city I was in. We go to a bar, we have fun, we're hanging out, whatever. Anyways, we're hooking up in the hotel, and then it smelled a little funky. And then I looked down and I saw a little kind of brownish, kind of or what, I don't know what it was a weird color. I thought it was period. I thought she had.
That's good that you know that sometimes period can be brown.
Yeah,
good for you.
Yeah, maybe dry period or whatever.
It's the last of the period, but yeah.
And then she stopped and she's like, wait. And I was like, what? And then she's like, I think I went to the bathroom or something. So she shit a little bit on the sheets.
Like diarrhea shit?
It was like a little blob of
Like
shit.
she let a poop out.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my tummy's upset. No. She was like,
no, it wasn't like a log or anything.
Yeah,
I wasn't stewing on the bed and it wasn't just a huge old log. It was a little splash.
Not a Johnny Depp sitch.
It was one of the little salt guys tricks. And but she was super embarrassed.
Of course. It's mortifying.
And she wanted to stop.
It's mortifying with somebody you would have known for a decade, let alone someone you just fucking met. Yeah.
Oh man, I wonder if she listens to this. She's like, oh my God, what the fuck?
I don't think she's the first person to shit on a bed, though.
No.
I mean, were you doing anal?
No, that's
just
the thing.
Regular vag,
just
and
sex.
she's like,
and then a little splash, and then she was super embarrassed, and I was like, fuck it, get in the shower, let's rip these sheets off, and
get back to it.
Daddy's ready to go. I didn't care.
I
think we actually continued after she showered.
Men don't really have off switches, do you? There's not a lot that can really set you guys down, you know?
Not really. I mean, it was not fun or anything. And I've definitely been in situations where the sex was bad and you're like, this has got to stop. But
you got to end it.
But I don't know. I didn't want her to feel bad.
Yeah.
So
because it was great sex up until the shit, right?
I didn't care. And honestly, I was more of don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's a green flag. If there's a green flag guy out there, come and wave it.
Come on, start waving. Come on. All right. Yeah. One green flag. Let's see how many we can get in 24 minutes. All right.
Because it is a bodily function at the end of the day. And in her defense, I will say, when you're orgasming, especially as a woman, your body is so relaxed that I can understand, if she was at the height of pleasure, how it could just
slip out. She didn't have a stomach ache or anything.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I would also defend her on the stomach ache issue.
She might have had something.
Yeah.
But
she was
something. She might have, not that way, but I'm saying she might have.
And she also might have had something.
Yeah. But I just didn't want her to feel bad. I've been in that situation where it was not it was funny because it was actually my birthday many years ago. I'm laying on my buddy's couch, and I'm cuddling with this girl. And he's laying with a girl that he's with.
Yeah.
They're laying on the couch. We're laying on a separate couch. We're just cuddling, and we're just telling like jokes back and forth. We're just cracking up back and forth, making jokes. And then eventually she laughed so hard that she farted on me. And then I go, well, that's not the ass that I wanted on my birthday. But she was like, we gotta go. We have to leave. And she was so embarrassed. And I go, who cares? I don't care.
Okay,
whatever.
see, that was actually a question I was gonna ask. Like because how long into a relationship until you can comfortably fart around that human?
I mean,
What would you say? What's a good length of time for allowing just farts just to naturally flow?
I hold it in.
How long are you saving them for?
I need to know she loves me. You know,
She's got to say, I love you before
girl
you let
got
it
to tell me she loves me. I'm like, and after it happens right after she goes, I love you. I go, thanks. Me too. I love you. I was like, I shit my pants. How much do you love me? No, well, I don't know. I wait a little bit.
You do.
I gotta make sure they're.
What about if a girl farted in front of you? Like how? I mean, obviously,
Whatever.
I don't know how long you were dating the birthday couch fart girl, but
that was a very short-lived experience.
so that fart ended it?
No. I let
But
it
just
go.
a
I
short
said, kid,
time.
don't leave. What the
Yeah.
heck? Stick around. It's my birthday. Who
Yeah.
cares? And we were just eventually we fooled around a little bit.
You made it through the fart.
Yeah, we got through the far.
Yeah.
She was visiting out of town. I sound like a one-night stand guy. What's going on here?
I mean, it is like we've all had lives. It's not like I mean,
yeah.
I know you're not a one night stand guy now, but
No,
yeah,
I mean,
we all have past.
that's how it feels. I hook up my girlfriend. I go, can you leave for the day? Just make me feel like it's a one-night.
You guys live together.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, get out of here.
Can I go get you a hotel?
Go fight. Yeah, just get out of here. Just walk around the block. Walk of shame, you know?
I love your girlfriend so much. She can come stay at my house if
She's
she
awesome.
wants. Yeah.
She's great.
Daily, come on over. Anytime he needs to just bang you and get rid of you.
Daly's cool. Daly's cool. She puts
She
up
really
with my
is.
shit.
She's great. Yeah,
She is.
I know some of the shit she puts up with.
Oh,
I'm just
really?
kidding.
Oh, my. Let's call this bitch right
Call her right now.
now. No, she puts up with a lot. But,
When's a time?
tis reciprocated.
I'm sure. Relationships are two ways.
Yeah.
When was a time that you were in like an uncomfortable sexual situation?
Ooh, I've had a few of those. I remember one time when I was in high school, I was like fingering a girl that started singing.
While fingering her?
Yeah, she was just like, oh man, there was a song too, and it was a creepy song. She was
It
going.
wasn't on the radio, or it was?
No, it was a radio song, and I don't remember
But
what
like,
it was.
was it playing when she started singing?
No,
She just randomly started singing.
it was in her head.
Was she like tiptoe through the tulips kind of song?
No, it was like
She's like, slow it down, motherfucker.
it was like la 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 la
Oh,
la la
that's a good
la
song.
la 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 la
Yeah.
do 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 do. But there was a rap version. It was like a hip hop version.
Yeah.
And maybe we just listened to it, but she was singing that, and I was just like, "Let's go, get out of here."
The exit
No, I didn't do
is that way.
But that was so weird.
That is very strange. She
And I-
wasn't in the mood.
Yeah.
I will say, like, if you're not in the mood and someone is like trying to like get sexy with you, and you're just like, my brain's not there,
Oh
you
my
know,
God,
like
man.
it's a weird place.
I've had, and listen, I keep putting all the fails on other people. There's been plenty of times where I had whiskey dick,
yeah.
didn't get hard, or like if you got a bad stomach ache, come up out of nowhere, you gotta hurry up. You gotta
because you got to do a lot of shaking,
There's
a
all
lot
types
of
of work.
rumbling. Yeah,
It's a lot of work. It's fucking. You gotta go to a you gotta go to a damn CrossFit class to have sex nowadays.
Have you ever shit while having sex?
No, but
okay.
been close.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You ever
like you had to pinch?
You gotta pinch.
Whoa! How can you come while pinching?
You got just man up, man the fuck up.
I don't think I could come while pinching.
You
I
gotta
think my mind would be like so many other
Oh,
places.
I've had stomach aches, and you just.
But doesn't
get through
sex
it.
make you feel better after? It's kind of like a workout. I feel like
Always.
it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't feel good, I feel like you can always get rid of a hangover by fucking. I feel like
Ooh.
fucking is the miracle hangover cure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've definitely done it hungover, but
Yeah.
I will start to notice that.
I don't think I have.
Let's start drinking right now and we'll test it later.
Yeah.
I want to get fucked up.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever tried anything on you that you were maybe like not okay with, or they didn't ask you, like a finger in your ass, like anything like that? Like,
Oh yeah, I've had that. Maybe in college was the first thumb.
a thumb?
I can't remember what
With
finger.
or without asking?
Without asking.
Without. Oh,
I think
yeah.
that was a without ask.
And how did you feel about
I said,
that?
"Woo! Dear Lord, what is that?"
Were you like
I
pretty?
said, now get up out of here. But try the other hand.
I
No.
really hope you said it exactly like that. Now get up out of here.
That's what happens as soon as you get the thumb.
Were you deep in like penetration mode when it happened, or was she like sucking your dick?
Man, that was so long ago.
You don't remember?
Man, I can't remember.
I feel like it's easier to do if you're sucking the dick and you can just secretly like boop
An
and,
unannounced finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't happen too often. But I do remember one time being bit so hard.
Oh.
So hard.
Where on your body was the bite?
I think it was my shoulder.
Okay.
And it was so hard that I was mad. I mean, it was like, yeah, like she was hungry. I'm like, let's get a sandwich. If you're hungry, we can.
Did it leave marks?
Postmate. Oh my god.
Yeah, bruise.
I think it bled. I mean, I've been bit before, but this motherfucker, she came down like an alligator.
Damn.
It
I
was-
also bite during sex. Sometimes it's uncontrollable.
But it's got to be like. There's a
shoulder
very
biter.
nice
There's a niceness
there's a
to it.
pressure. There's a very specific pressure.
Yeah, sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, whoop, that's too much. You know,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
back away. I do
You
the
got-
same thing with nails. Normally I have really long nails and I dig in and I'm always like, oops, that's too much.
Yeah,
That's
there's a no. You know
Yeah.
if it's a little hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that was a painful ass fucking blade.
Yeah. Was it the last time you
What if I
fucked
just
that
whipped
girl?
it out? I had no shoulder
Yeah.
blade. Here's
Well, a girl took a corner out of my shoulder here.
Oh man,
That
I
would be
felt
a
like
great
it.
fucking story,
It
though.
felt like it. It felt
Yeah.
like it.
It'd be like, did you get bit by a shark? You're like,
No.
no.
Baby shark.
Yeah.
Baby
This girl
shark,
named Becky from Denver.
No, this is big. Yeah, not shark. This was Shauna. What the fuck? Just,
Taking a
I definitely feel like there's a million of these. Like if I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Did something happen that you were like, that's not exactly. Did somebody ever try to like invite somebody into a sexual experience and you were like, no? Like try and start like a threesome that you were like not okay with? Or you'd probably be okay with it. I don't know. I don't know your preferences.
I'm okay with it. no.
For the record.
Yeah. No. Not like unannounced. I mean, I've definitely have offers. Everybody has offers.
Yeah.
In comedy too.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
yeah, comedy's a
Hey,
weird world
you wanna
out
all-
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get offered like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to hook up with all
It's
of us?
different for male comedians than it is for female. It's not like people are showing up to my show and being like, "Oh, I want to fuck you. You're so funny." Like it's different
Really?
for men and women. Yeah.
How does it go down? So like after shows, like
I mean, people want to fuck me, but it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm funny.
But they don't
Do you know what I'm
announce it?
saying? Yeah. No. I mean,
no offers or proposals. Like, hey, you want
I
to?
mean, not in my face.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Wow. Sometimes I get like straight up offers.
I can imagine that. No.
Yeah, and even like even recently, I'm like, I have a girlfriend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, we don't care. I'm like,
We don't care.
I'm calling my girlfriend, breaking up with her. No, I'm like, yeah,
Shay, the comedian Shay Duran that we had spoke about that was hosting that social media thing.
Oh yeah.
I had him on this show, and his kind of like shtick online is that he like talks about sex a lot, and he's very just like talking about like hooking up with random people and blah blah blah. In his DMs is like the wildest shit, but he'll
Really?
really meet up with them and like do whatever. Like he's down to like.
He's
Fuck
down to send
random
a
girls.
dick
Yeah.
pic.
Yeah, he is. He makes it very well known that he answers messages and he will come and fuck you. And so women are just constantly like,
No
basically
way.
just like throwing themselves at him. Yeah.
Wow, good for him, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not single
I
now,
mean,
so
yeah.
it's different.
It is different.
But you know, if I was single, you know, and they politely offered, I would reciprocate.
it's nice to be offered sex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice place to
It's
be.
not a thing I typically get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's like being a lady.
It's
you know?
usually like, hey, get out of my way, short king, or whatever.
I don't think men really like present sex in the same way that women do, but I know that like most women know they can have sex with pretty much any man that they want.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you guys
I
are
mean,
set.
to an extent. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I mean, some women have no fucking girl code, but like I would never like go after a married man or somebody in a relationship or something like that. But I know I have a phone full of men that are willing to pick up and answer and be at my house in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know? So,
No. I mean,
yeah.
That's not surprising news.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, for guys, it's different. I mean, I'm only, I only get any type of offers because of comedy. Like, they think you're funny. And
funny is a whole thing. It's so sexy to women. Like,
yeah, I think it's also the spotlight and the stage.
Yeah.
And just for a moment, they think you're cool, and then they hang out with you later, and they're like, "What am I doing here?"
Really
No,
wrong. I've made a mistake. No.
I'm like super nice, so I think it's the opposite for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm very respectful. I do appreciate women. I grew up with sisters.
Yeah.
And then girls always think I'm a very timid guy. And then when it comes to the bedroom,
Still timid. I'm just kidding.
I'm scared. What do we do? What do we do? I start crying. Can I touch your boob? No, boink.
So you talked about like the point, obviously, like fails have been on you. You've had whiskey dick, like you've had all the things happen.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do when you're like in the middle of sex and you start to like lose steam? Like maybe like your hips start to give out, or like you're just sweating bullets. Like
You go
how do
jump
you
on
make
top.
the
Let's go. Saddle up, dude. That's a
Daddy needs a break.
Yeah, that's it, really. Yeah, when you lose sleep, you got to slow down.
Yeah.
You got to slow
You
down.
don't never take breaks. You
gotta
just like stop, come
Lean
back
in,
to it.
sweet, whisper sweet nothings. Like,
Yeah.
Did you see the game today? Or something like
Yeah.
that.
You're not down for like water breaks and come back to it.
Do you want to order a pizza? Shit like that. The hot stuff. No, I mean, yeah. Oh, water breaks? Yeah. Take a water break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow it down, come back
It
to it.
doesn't have to be a movie.
Yeah. It
It's
doesn't. It doesn't.
It's just enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
I think sex is the best.
Do you
when
ever
you're-
feel like, or sorry, go ahead.
No.
Sex is the best win. Go.
When you're out of your head,
Yeah.
When you're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
When you're just living in anything is better when you're in the moment. Most people currently, even in conversations, are not present. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What we talked about even before this podcast said, I actually like doing podcasts
Yeah.
with headphones.
Yeah.
Because I'm ADHD. I'm like all over the place. So at least I could really listen in and like, be focused.
Yeah.
So I think for people, you got to be in the moment, be
Yeah.
present, know what's going on. And we're all in our heads. Do they like me? Do they not like me? Do I like them? I don't like this. I like that. If you could just not think. I remember watching HBO had a documentary out back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Dating myself.
I love HBO in the 90s.
You remember
It was the
Real
best.
Sex HBO?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Real Sex HBO. It was a documentary. I remember watching it, sneaking on as a kid,
Yeah.
and I'd see it, and I was like, and I'd watch this, and then I'd go, and then I'd watch these like really old, like flabby people, just like, I mean, we're talking old,
Yeah.
skin, hippies.
Yeah.
Most of the people that were on the show were like hippies back in the day,
Yeah.
and they would have sex, and they would orgasm a ton, and they would talk about it like to the camera, like, oh, we have maybe 3 or 4 orgasms per session,
Yeah.
and it was very calm. And then you'd watch them; they'd show a little clip of them having sex, like
Yeah.
covered up or whatever, but they would barely move, and they would have lots of orgasms. And then I'm like,
How?
they were really just present.
Yeah.
They were really
I
just
see.
feeling it.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, man, they're just high or some shit.
Yeah.
They're just high.
They're
feeling
on X. Yeah, it's easy to have fucking 4
just
orgasms while on ecstasy.
baked
Yeah.
hippies. No, I think like you can have. I've had really good sex where you don't have to be like.
Oh, for sure. Just like intimate, passionate
And
sex.
yeah.
One position and fucking mish and everybody finishes.
Yeah. No, I think you just got to be in the moment.
Do you always feel the need to finish? Or like if you're kind of like giving out and you're tired, can you like call it and be like, tap out?
There was, I mean, I feel like I can finish when. This is very detailed. I'm sorry, guys. Grandma, don't listen.
Welcome to the show, folks.
I mean, I feel like I can finish on command. Like I always wait. It's a thing. I have to wait for the other person to
That's
finish,
nice.
or I cannot. I
That's
really
nice.
try.
Yeah.
And obviously not always, but most of the time I really, I want her to finish. But that being said, there was one time that I was not into it, and I like. Once she was done, I faked an orgasm as a guy.
I know guys do it. Guys do it. We've talked about it on this show before. Like we definitely have.
I
Like,
faked it. I was
yeah.
like, get a towel. And she like, and then I found something. I was like, ah, or whatever. Like, I totally faked one. She's like, was it great? And I was like, yeah, you better wash that towel. It's gooey or whatever. I didn't even do anything. I was just exhausted. I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to offend her.
Right. Yeah.
So I faked it.
Now you know why we do it. We do it too because we don't want to hurt your feelings. We're like, let's just end.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to hurt our feelings. Guys won't be hurt. We'll just be, I guess we will be hurt, but we are satisfied getting off too. So if you're just like, this one's for you.
It's not going to happen for me.
This is not going to happen for me. This one's for you. Like, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like,
if it's every time, then you're like, all right, where's the penis extension website or whatever you need?
We're clearly not compatible here. Yeah. Like, this is not going well. Have you ever injured yourself?
Oh, yeah. Maybe like, pulled out too far and then doink, like one of those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those hurt.
Yeah.
No, like
when you jam the head of it and
Nah, I don't think I've ever like pulled a fucking. I'm getting close. I think I pulled it back just walking up these stairs, but I'm getting close. I don't think I've ever hurt myself too crazy.
No. Like, not
maybe like
pulled something,
Maybe like hit my head, like we hit heads or something. I don't know. When you have an adrenaline rush, I don't know if you've ever been in a fight. This is a weird example.
I have been in fights,
but like if you've ever been in a fight, you don't
never started it, only finished.
Ooh, yeah. See, there you go. There you go, girl. But you don't feel the pain really until after it's over.
Yeah.
It's like the adrenaline's so high that you don't technically feel it like as much. But yeah, then you feel it later. So I feel like I've had the experience where you feel that later.
No one's ever, other than the bite on your shoulder, like no one's ever grazed your dick with their teeth or hurt your balls. Yeah.
What the hell's going on there, dude? What's that all about? Open it up a little bit. You got lockjaw? What am I, fucking a pit bull? What is happening? And I've had that for sure. Oh yeah. You're like, oh yeah. That is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Then
do you say something or do you
Yeah. Owie. I mean, you got to be respectful. I'm all about being respectful. Like, I'll never be like, what the fuck? No, but I am like, owie, 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 it hurts.
You're like, no.
You get this? Yeah.
No.
Ouch. Yeah. Hopefully they pick up on that.
Yeah. I think ouch is.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
I think it's when people are trying to like
Charlie,
use
you
the little
bit
teeth.
me.
When they're trying.
When you try to use the little teeth and then you just do too much.
Yeah. Because I have like some guys do like a little teeth on their dick. Like I've had guys on this show tell me that they like a little like teethy to it. I mean, obviously not like a bite down, but
yeah.
A little graze.
Yeah, a little graze.
Maybe a little bit.
I don't know. I don't have a dick, so I don't know. I would love to for like a week. I just want
you
a
don't
dick
want a
for
dick for a week.
I do.
I mean, it is cool. You get to pee standing up.
I want to hang towels from it. I want to do the helicopter. I want to put it in lots of things.
I do fun things.
Yeah.
I do fun things with my dick.
Yeah.
So I
would.
My girlfriend is.
I do so many
She's
things.
fucking awesome, dude. She like I hope her parents don't listen to this podcast. So, anyways, we'll do two things. This is the funniest shit. First of all, I'll do something that I'll just come. She'll just be laying on the bed or whatever she's reading. Not even a sexual experience. Yeah. And I'll just come out from the shower naked, and then I'll just do this, and I'll let my dick slap against my legs, and you'll just hear, like, and then she just watches it, and she'll go, "Thank you for that. Thank you." And then another thing I do, this is my favorite, dude. Oh man,
we love when guys swing it around. I mean, I do.
It's just funny because it makes a silly noise. Yeah,
it's just funny. Like,
it is.
It's just this funny little flingy thing.
Is.
Like, play with it.
Yeah, you don't play with it all the time. Yeah,
it is. It literally just. It's like this, and she laughs, and she's like, "Thank you." Another thing I did recently is like she'll be sitting on the couch, and here's the door. Like I'll take a door. And then I'll get naked and I'll put my penis over the door so that it'll hang over like this, like a little elephant trunk. And then I'll go, "Hey, Daly, have you seen my pet elephant?"
Oh my God.
And then but from her angle, it's super funny because you just see like a little trunk and it looks like he's hiding in the room. She's going to break up, man. She's going to leave me.
Actually, you know what? Just the fact that you do the little elephant might be a reason she won't break up with you. We love that stupid shit. Yeah, honestly.
She laughs. She goes, "That was funny."
No, it's hilarious. Dicks are fun. Little fun things to swing around. Yeah. I do so much with mine. Only for a week, though. I really do like my vagina.
Oh, man. If I had a vagina...
What would you do with it?
I
Yeah, we're like, what would you do?
I would be the biggest slut ever.
I hear that so many
Yeah,
times with guys.
guys
I would
always
just
say that.
I would just yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, also I say that, but when you think about it,
Yeah.
I would also feel I
Scared?
understand.
They're very temperamental. You got to be really careful with them.
No, I kind of I
You're high
I
risk.
would
if you have a
actually- I would
vagina,
actually-
so.
it makes you like respect women more thinking about it because it's like very intrusive. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you're in my space.
You're in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so. It's
Yeah.
also like it's kind of a little scary, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, I'd shove shit up there, coffee mugs. I would experiment, dude.
He'd be the best.
How far
A
can I
coffee
get this?
cup that's a big ask. That is
Dude.
a big ask.
It's a skinny. It's one of those skinny mugs.
Yeah, you'd have to start with something small at the beginning. I don't know any woman who could just
Now I would talk to people
coffee
from
cup
it.
it in like that.
Maybe your can, your Celsius.
You remember
can.
Ace
Maybe
Ventura
the
when he
yeah,
talked out of his
Celsius.
ass?
Yeah,
I would do the same thing with. I'd be like,
with your vagina
"What's going on? How are you? You should do a podcast
out of my vagina.
where it just talks. Vaginas talk to each other.
X-rated.
I
Who-
want
was like-
10%.
I was gonna say, who's gonna put that up?
I would watch that shit.
You have to have like
Where are you gonna
little
post it though?
hooks.
Dude, I might do a butthole podcast.
Just buttholes talking to each other.
Yeah.
Actual buttholes or animated buttholes? That's the difference.
No, you know what? I can't, I didn't want to out myself because I was possibly going to do this, but I'm not going to. I wanted to do a podcast where I green screen my whole body,
Yeah,
all body,
yeah.
except the penis and balls. Okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. So you have, you have your backdrop here.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You just, plop your little penis and balls on the table. You have another guy. He could pop his little penis and balls on there.
Yeah.
And then you have to have green screen hands.
Yeah.
And then you have to, you have to go like this. Hey, what's going on, buddy? And you literally, it's called the Penis Podcast. And you have two guys talking to each other with their penis. But if it's green screened with the hands, it looks like a penis is talking.
Interesting.
And then you'd have a penis podcast. Listen, I'm here for ideas all day.
Yeah.
I'm creating hits.
I would
I want
watch, but
10%.
only if I can see the man whose penis it belongs to, or if at the
No.
end it's a guessing game of which one belongs to.
Got to
who.
be mysterious. Nobody gets to know. You get to see two penises talk, and it's gonna be a funny.
I need to know who the
fucking
penis
Will
is
it be
belongs
in the
to at the end
credits,
of
like
it.
starring
Yeah,
this person's
exactly.
penis?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. You'll never know.
Anonymous?
Anonymous penises. I
But you might
guarantee
actually get
somebody's
some
gonna
good
steal it.
guests
Yeah.
if it's anonymous.
How funny would
People
that
are
be?
going to guess.
But
Yeah,
you could
because that's
draw-
going to be the part of
You
it.
could draw a little face on them.
You should do guest starring.
They got the
Drake
mouth.
stick.
You put little eyes on there. Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on, buddy? How's your day? It was rough. Fucking, whatever. Bill beat the shit out of me or whatever. I don't know. It would be fun. Anyways, fine, guys. I won't do
Right.
it.
Really, I mean, work through the logistics, you know?
I'm not gonna do it, but I thought it'd be great.
Have you ever had public
think so.
sex?
What is it?
Public sex?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. You were like, yes and yes.
I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
You ever been caught having public sex?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
I've had a few.
Tell me.
I want to know. I've had a few. I had, okay. I've gotten pulled over by a cop getting a blowjob.
Were you driving erratically?
I was driving. And this is a while back. It was a young buck.
And what'd the cop say?
Well, the whole story is, it's funny. The first podcast I ever did was Ralphie May's podcast
Yeah.
and Lana Turner. And
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And I talked about this story, which is funny. And yeah, cop spotlight, comes on. And I'm like, we're being pulled over. And spotlight comes on from the cop. And then she was just like, what?
No.
Nothing discreet about it. And
Oh,
I was like,
God.
gosh, come on. And then pulled over. And then the cop, the cop takes their time. They run your
Yeah.
plates. They kind of,
Yeah.
this motherfucker sprinted. I don't know if he was trying out for the Olympics or what, but he got out the
Making
car.
sure he's gonna see your dick out. That's what he was
Dude,
looking
guy
for.
rushed.
Yeah.
And I did the tuck it underneath
Yeah.
the belt trick,
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I had to strap it under the belt trick.
Yeah.
I was sitting there and he comes up to my window and he goes, hey, what's going on here? And he said, we're swerving a little bit. And I go, I haven't been drinking. And he says, I never said you were. And then I was like, uh-oh. And then he goes to the back of the car and he says, okay, come to the back of the car with me. So I thought he was going to give me a sobriety test.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Ah, shit.
I got my, hard 2-incher out, or whatever. No, but I go to the back of the car and he says, he looks down on me. I thought it was going to be a sobriety check, but he looks down on me. And he said, well, was she doing anything to you to make you swerve? And I go,
this is his fucking fantasy.
Honestly,
cop's
I go,
fantasy. He
no,
loves
sir. He goes, no, was she doing something to you that was making you, swerve? And I was like, no, I'm just really tired. And he goes, well, I can't get you for anything, but have a good night. Now, he could have got me for reckless driving probably or something. He could have got me for something. Yeah. Anyways.
He was proud of you.
He let me go.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw him at the YMCA like a month later. We recognized each other. I looked at him, he looked at me, and we both went. I literally went like this. He looked at me. He goes like, I think he went first. I think he looked at me and he went. And then I went.
Oh my God.
And he knew.
Of course. Of course. He's not an idiot. And like you said, she didn't make it.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. But that was funny. And then, I remember having sex at a party. Everyone watched us in the shower.
Oh, God.
I had
You invited in an audience?
Yeah, they just ran in.
Oh, okay.
And then we just kept going.
Yeah.
And then, wow, you guys are looking at me just. You look at
a lot
she's
of
looking at me
public
so
sex
different.
for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what else. We did the whole sit on top of me with the clothes on and with people around.
Oh wow!
Slip it around, slip it in, dress, So everyone's
Where
around.
Where were you?
I was actually on. This was a college thing. I was on a bus.
Okay.
Where it was all the
okay.
everyone going to an event.
Yeah.
Dressed up.
That's
like
actually
in a formal
pretty
or
hot.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. This podcast can go on for hours.
Nobody knew though that you were doing it on the bus.
Eventually, yeah.
Oh,
I actually was made fun of. I'm airing out my dirty laundry.
Yeah, that's what we do here.
Holy shit.
Yeah. What sounds do you enjoy hearing from a woman, and what sounds would completely just limp dick you out?
Really? Well, my favorite sound is "Hey, I'm Brian." It's one of my favorites. Really gets me going. No, I would say sounds I like.
Yeah.
I do. I don't know. I like a good moan.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I don't like a bad moan, and I've had a few of those.
Yeah.
That have literally turned me off.
That's what I'm saying.
I've dated girls that I'm like, ooh, I can't deal with this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
What was the moan?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
I don't know. There's a few. I've had a few. It's very specific.
There was a girl in porn that used to say, she used to call her vagina her pussy, or not her pussy, her cookie. And that used to, because she had a really high pitched voice. And she's like, oh, my cookie, get the cookie. Oh, get the cookie. And I was like, aye. That one was throwing me off. I was like, I just stop calling it your cookie.
Did you tell her?
No. I'm going to let her do her thing. It was like her signature thing,
Oh, yeah.
But it just really was not it for
I'm
me.
like, hey, Mrs. Fields, tone it down a little bit, all right? All right. I got diabetes. Put your cookie away.
Or do you remember in Forgetting Sarah Marshall when the guy who, I can't even think of his name, curly haired guy, he's fucking that random girl and she keeps saying, hi.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Sex. And he's like, can you please just stop saying hi? And it's really throwing me off here.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, man. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, man. There has to be weird.
I know somebody said something that's just completely thrown you off.
I mean, I don't want to throw Daly under the bus. She's definitely said some funny shit. She's hilarious, man. And then she doesn't even mean to say it. Her dirty talk was like, I'm making a turkey sandwich or whatever. Something she literally said something like, you want me to make you a turkey sandwich? And when she said that, I stopped. I go, what are you doing? Because she made me a turkey sandwich earlier and it was phenomenal. And I think that was her dirty talk. I'm sorry, Daly. I'm sorry. It's being said.
Oh my God.
It's said. It's done. It's said. She said, do you want a turkey sandwich?
She's like, you remember that turkey sandwich? You really enjoyed that turkey
I mean,
sandwich.
it was insane. I mean,
you want that turkey
you
sandwich
want that
again,
turkey
don't
sandwich?
you?
I just played into it. I'm like, what kind of cheese did it have? Mustard or mayo?
No mayo,
my
please.
God.
Oh, yeah, that turned me off a little bit.
Oh my God. I think I made my guy almost like lose his orgasm the other night. And I was trying to do something very similar. Like I was trying to make sexy dirty talk and it went wrong because he didn't get what I was saying. But okay, we met at the gym and we always kind of like dirty talked about how like, we're going to go there's little rooms at the gym everywhere, obviously. And we're like, one of these days, we're just going to sneak off into a room. We're going to fuck at the gym. And so when we're fucking, we often talk about like how, like one of these days we're going to be at the gym and he's just going to rip my pants off in one of these rooms. Right. So we were fucking on the couch and he was really close to coming. And so I thought I was like hyping him up. And I was like, yeah, you're going to take me into that little room. And he goes, babe, I'm really close to coming. I don't want to move to the other room. And I was like,
that was it? You're going to take me in that little room?
I was going to go more in depth, but he stopped me with them going to the little room. And he was like, babe, I don't want to move right now. I was like, that's not where I was going.
Man.
But I then think I ruined
That's
his
not
little
that
buzz,
bad.
you know? Yeah.
That's not bad.
Nah.
You're going to take me in that little... It would have got weird if you're like, and there's toys in there.
He just thought I wanted like a change of scenery while we were doing it. And I was like, no. It was the dirty talk was coming.
You're going to pick me up and walk me to Chipotle and fuck me in the bathroom. No, I don't want to. I'm almost done.
He's like, I just want to fuck right here though.
No, but right here, right now. Yeah, why are we? Oh, no, that's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad.
Just a little confusion.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
all.
a little miscommunication.
Yeah. They're back on track.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
There's got to be better ones. I know
Yeah.
you said some weird shit. Come on.
Oh, I mean, the amount of stuff I've said in porn is obscene.
Yeah,
but you're
like-
supposed to make it fucking weird in porn.
But
you know?
no, not like weird shit. Like something ridiculously that embarrassingly funny.
I don't know.
Because they could cut that shit out of porn.
I mean, I've definitely like queefed on set before and then
That's
just
okay.
been like, oh, that's like my pussy talking to you, you know? Like you gotta be like creative with it because it's awkward as shit, you know?
Sorry, I'm bilingual.
Yeah.
I speak a second language.
That's pussy talk, but I want more.
Bilingual.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Guys don't
Oh,
care.
shit. Yeah.
Daly will apologize. She'll go, sorry. I go, I don't care. It's a compliment.
It is. I mean, you're the one who put all the air in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it has to find a way to exit. So,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
all right, we did it. That is all we have time for.
Damn it.
Vinny could go on forever with the fails of his sexual conquest.
Yes.
but
Anyways,
we
I
gotta
lied. I'm
wrap
actually a
it up.
virgin. What if all that was a lie? Just making shit up to sound cool.
Why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Don't find me. It's a
Don't.
waste of your time. I'm just a mess. No, I have Vinny Fastline, Fasline. You can find me on every platform: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all the stuff. I have a podcast, My Plus One. She's done it. She's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
We have celebrity guests. They bring a plus one. It's very fun. She brought her dad. We're gonna do it
Yeah.
again. She can bring somebody else. I'm gonna have some TV stuff. I had some TV stuff come up this year. And I'm gonna have a taping come out this year on a big streamer.
Nice. Can't wait.
Laugh It Forward is the series, so you'll see
That's
that.
fucking awesome. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to see that.
Thank you.
Congrats, friend.
Thank you.
That's great. All right. Well, thank you for being here. And if you liked what you saw today, guys, just hit that subscribe button. And until next time.